Oh my God, what an ending in Toronto. What a second half. But yeah, it has finished at BMO Field in Toronto. It's finished Portugal 2, Croatia 1, and Portugal are going through to the round of 16. And what a tie we've got in the next round. Portugal versus Spain. Little bit of a derby game in the next round. I'm just getting changed, by the way. So that's why I am off camera at this current moment. But yeah, I mean, it was literally a game of two halves. The first half, it was pretty boring, I'm not going to lie. Croatia, in fairness, they did defend very well. They definitely frustrated Portugal in that first half. But Croatia themselves, going forward, just weren't at it either, really. So a pretty frustrating first half for Portugal. But Croatia probably the happier going into the break, and I have no idea what each manager said at half time, but oh my God, it was an absolutely unbelievable second half. Croatia taking the lead quite early on, a ball across, Perisic with the goal. He does well to control it. It takes the second touch, Perisic, just to control himself, and then it is an unbelievable finish into the bottom corner, into the back of the net, and probably you probably say deservingly so. Croatia taking the lead, and Portugal were absolutely stunned. You can tell they were completely shocked by it. They were not expecting it at all, and they, to be fair, they did react quite well. Portugal, in my opinion, obviously they got the penalty through Renato Vega being fouled by Vlasic. I mean, Vlasic kind of had to do the tackle, or the foul I should say, but I mean it is quite stupid to do from Vlasic, but I think he had to do it, because if he didn't, then Renato Vega really would have had a free header, and then it would have been 1-1. But obviously the pen was given, Ronaldo scored 1-1 game on, and then of course, I mean, in fairness to Roberto Martinez, he did make a big change, taking off Ronaldo for Ruben Neves. I think even like, I'm not sure if it was at half time, but I can't remember when it was, but he took off, I think he took off Fernandez, he took off, was it Neto, I think he took off as well. He made some big changes at half time, and it really helped Portugal. And then obviously the winner for Portugal, I mean, that is probably my favourite goal of the tournament so far. Rafael Leao puts an absolutely wicked ball into the box, and the header from Gonzalo Ramos is absolutely top class. It is an actually unbelievable header. Just the goal in general is unbelievable. And then obviously Portugal are holding on for their dear lives. They're holding on. Croatia doing everything to get a goal. Go like 2 or 3 minutes over the 10 added on. We're still playing. Croatia get the ball. It's flicked on, and then it's in by Gavardio. Croatia make it 2-2. They think they've done it. They're going extra time. The game, we were all thinking the game's going on for an extra 30 minutes. But no, VAR, the slightest touches, the ball coming off Mantanovic, by the looks of it, the little sensor thing said that the ball has slightly hit, it might have been a hair strand of Mantanovic, or maybe the side of his neck. I'm not too sure, but the sensor thing on the ball saying that it touched Mantanovic before it fell. So I think it was, I can't remember who it was, who played across the Gvardiol who scored. So I mean, you got to feel bad for Croatia, because I mean there is really no clear evidence that the ball did touch Mantanovic. There really is no clear evidence at all. I know they have the little sound thing to say, oh yeah, it literally says they touched the ball, but there's no clear evidence on like video that there was, you know, that there was the ball touched his hair, because if it would have touched his hair would have moved. Like, there's just no real evidence really that he did touch the ball, Mantanovic. But a crazy end to the game. Croatia, yes, are going to feel hard done by. Portugal won't care in the slightest. They're through. But what a game we've got in the next round. Portugal versus Spain. Unbelievable game. Biggest test for both teams so far in the tournament. I mean, can Lamine Yamal and Spain get revenge from what Ronaldo and Portugal did in the Nations League final? Who knows? But honestly, what a game that was. Unbelievable. And yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments.